I'm going to kind of do like I guess a rig rundown just to show what I have and kind of what I sound like. That's my Bassman that many of you have seen before. It's got Mr. Hart's stuff on the side of it, which I think is pretty cool. You can, that's just kind of held on there by Velcro, and you know, there's the speakers. It's 4 Celestions out of a I think the model is a 1960. It's the model number, not year. Marshall 1960 cab. Ugh. I'll just leave that off for now. And here are the pedals that I use. We got first in the chain a Digitech Whammy, which is my backbone. I love that thing. A lot of people don't find them that useful, but I really get a lot of use out of it. Then we're going into a old school DoD Supra distortion, which I basically just use kind of as a boost, really. Typically, if I'm getting a dirty sound, it's coming from that guy right there, which is a super old DoD Overdrive Preamp 250. It's probably the best dirt pedal I've ever had or played through or heard. I'm absolutely in love with that thing and have been since I was just like 15. Then I got a Boss TR2 tremolo. That's an 80s one. Really cool tremolo pedal, really versatile. As far as like wavelength and rate and the shape of the tremolo, it's a pretty cool pedal. Most people have experienced it. Then last in the signal chain is going to be a Maleco Echo 616 analog delay pedal, which pretty much stays just like that. I don't really mess with the settings on any of these a whole lot, unless I have one song where I kind of, with the Federales, we kind of go crazy, and I use that and just make it oscillate a lot. But playing through, I don't know if you can see that. It's like a 71 thin line Telecaster, Japanese. Then these are some of my main guitars here. That's going to be my old Craftsman right there, 50s value leader style. It's road worn and all beat up, and I love it. It sounds good. There's a Tele that's not mine. It's a friend of mine's. It's my drummer's, actually. It's an American 72 Deluxe reissue with a Mexican neck on it because the original one broke. And then the Airline and the National, which you guys have seen and love so much. But now I'm going to kind of let you hear what all of this sounds like. I don't know if you can see me when I do this. If you can't, just bear with me. This is just clean. Yeah, that's straight into the amp. I'll show you what the settings are like on it. It's set really low, actually, but it's just so loud. I have everything set up at 4 on the, as far as volume wise. Volume's at 4 and the master's only at 2. And then the EQ is set like so. This is a super bass heavy amp because it is a Bassman, so I keep it turned down because most of my guitars are pretty bass heavy when it comes to pickups. So here we go. I'll just piddle around and kind of let you see or hear what I'm doing. If you can't see me, I'm sorry. Just clean. That's the clean tone. Roll back on the volume. Kind of cleans up. Crank it. And it's, you know, it gets overdrive really quickly. I mean, as you saw where my amp was set, if I crank it, it's amazing, but we're in my house, so I won't do that. Kind of show you how I use the whammy pedal. I use the whammy and my DOD together to get like an octave fuzz kind of sound. Some pretty cool sounds like that, just so that's the whammy pedal, just whammy 5. I keep it in pretty much the same setting. It's on harmony at an octave up and an octave down harmonizing. So I find that really useful. And so now I'll just do like just how my drives sound together. Again, that's clean. And this is the both of my DODs. So that's both of them running, and I played with the tremolo a little bit. Here's just the Supra, and I have the drive set really low on it because I really only use it as like a boost. But here's that. That's without it. With it. Without, I mean, with. So, and here's the preamp 250 overdrive. Here's tremolo. I keep it pretty much at this rate. Because there's a lot of times where I'm not playing and I just use that as a filler. Especially in our song Moonshine. And then my delay, this is pretty much how I keep it set. I got the time at like, I don't know, it's maybe a quarter of the way up. The mix is about 3/4, and the regen is a little bit over a quarter up. So it's a pretty short delay, not a lot of repeats. Because this amp doesn't have any kind of reverb, I just use it to get kind of a wet sound sometimes. So. Just pretty. I don't ever use it for that. That's about it. We're back to clean. But that's it, guys. Thanks for listening or watching. Whatever. Hope you enjoyed it halfway.